What up, guys? So, of course, we have another out-of-the-box reaction today to go along with all the other Star Wars stuff that I've been doing, because why not? I'm finding characters I like. This one is definitely a Target exclusive. I definitely picked it up at Target the other day because it was on clearance. And it is Poo-Covered Luke. Or Shit Luke, as people have been calling it. So this is Stormtrooper Death Star escape Luke. So this is the version when they're still dressed up in the gear as they're trying to leave and stuff like that, or as they're trying to rescue Leia. So that's why he's got mostly a Stormtrooper body, a Stormtrooper helmet, but then a really oddball Luke head. And to answer the question, no, it's definitely not close to the Luke head that's on the Archive series one that came out not long ago. Let's see. He's got a couple accessories that I can see there. What is that? Does he have a stand? Looks like he has a stand. Okay, so Luke, he's got the little communicator right there, the helmet, and oh wow, that helmet's actually made to go over his head instead of just a replacement head. Cool. And the obligatory trooper rifle that we always see in these things. It looks exactly the same as at least half a dozen of the figures I own. And then you have a really nice image here of Chris Pine. Tell me that doesn't look like Chris Pine, not Mark Hamill. It's pretty funny. All right, so let's read the back here. I like this. Évasion de l'étoile de la mort. L'étoile? I don't know how to say star in French. I know I'm butchering it. I don't care. In a brave attempt to rescue Princess Leia Organa. This one. Luke disguises himself as an Imperial Stormtrooper and infiltrates the detention center of the Death Star. The Death Star. Okay, I messed with her. Now Leia wants to fall over. It's kind of funny. She's still going to weld you to death. Now Darth Maul's trying to fall over. Yes, everybody I've just reviewed are all right here on the table. Okay. And yeah, like I said, I found this guy on an end cap because apparently Target was doing another reset. And anytime they do resets, they just throw a whole bunch of crap on the end caps for clearance. And I was just going through looking for whatever. I found something else that was definitely not on clearance. I was like, do I be that way? Huh. He comes with a stand, sort of. By the way, this is a hefty box. Like, there's nothing else in here, and it is like thick. So maybe that's why Hasbro is getting rid of plastics in their packaging coming up. Okay, so looking at him, he looks okay. He's got a lot of poo around his lips. Definitely has like the digital sprayed on crud all over his body. It's hard to see it. It's getting washed out, so you can see there. So there's a lot like the Mimban Trooper, which in a few aspects is going to be a very similar mold. So this is a basic Stormtrooper body. Okay, so he's got what looks like to be a lightsaber holding hand, but I guess that's his communicator holding hand, and then he's got a really odd trigger hand. So I'm saying I don't really have any Stormtroopers. I guess technically I've got a new one now. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. He comes with... I have not seen... In all the Star Wars series I have now, this is different. It's a little thing, and I guess you just insert his foot into the bottom of that, and he stands up fine. That's pretty cool. I wish I had a lot of these, because it would definitely help him stand. Okay, move Darth Maul's floating head. Come on. Okay, so I remember a friend of mine making posts about this. So the Stormtrooper head, I'm going to have it here on my thumb. These vents right here are blue. They're clearly blue. And I remember there being a whole big discussion on whether or not those are supposed to be blue or they were black with like a weird shine or whatever. So this is hardcore blue. Oh wow, the tampo details are way off. Okay, so this is bad. So these little vents on the back of the head, those are tampoed on. Same thing over here on the side, but these cheek vents are not even in the hole they're supposed to go in. Those are very badly done. Same thing with the ones on the ear holes. Wow. Whoever was running the tampo machine that day did not do a good job. Okay. So let me finish getting Luke out of here. Okay, that was easy. Okay. So I guess Stormtroopers are left-handed because the holster for his gun is on his left side. See? So he comes to holster already attached. Alright, so I'm just going to put the gun in there because, frankly, I'm not going to use it. Yeah, I was thinking to reverse it, but then that really wouldn't work. Okay, so let's turn that. It's about as good as it's going to get. So he's got the rifle there. I'm tired of that rifle, to be totally honest. Kind of how Leia has that same rifle. Not this same one, but I'm saying the same molded rifle that Maz Kanata has, that the other Leia has. I have at least one other character, I don't know who it is, that has the same rifle. Okay, so articulation is super basic. No big deal. They're probably using the same old Stormtrooper mold from God knows how long ago. He feels funny, if I'm honest. Okay, so he does have thigh rotation, but it's a little tight. Knees are okay. Feet are not bad. I'm just looking at the molding and the paintwork. I mean, it's a little sloppy on some of the actual paint, but it's not too bad. He has an ab crunch, that's not too bad. And he actually gives him some crud on the backpack, that's not bad. Okay, the head sculpt is okay. We got the waviness of the hair because, of course, he got wet. This is probably right after they escaped the garbage bin. It's not a great Mark Hamill head sculpt, if I'm honest. Okay, so let's see, size-wise. Okay, so she's much shorter than him, which she should be, but then, you know, she made fun of him for being short for a Stormtrooper. Okay, so let's get him on the stand here. Sort of. Maybe it's supposed to be left foot. There's no... I love it when they give you some stuff and then they're like just... No instructions or basic anything on it. So there's that. Hold on, let me stick the helmet on his head and see what's up with that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's just beautiful. It's a good looking Stormtrooper. Kind of want to leave it alone and be like, yeah, check out the Stormtrooper, and then be like, oh man, it's Luke. Yes, it is. Oh, I need his communicator. Okay, so now, you know what's funny? If Luke had the if he had brought his lightsaber with him at this point, they probably could have got out of that hole a lot easier. So if you guys ever wanted an accessory that's going to be stupid easy to lose, that little thingy, so he can talk into it. R2, you got to get us out of here. 3PO. I still need an R2-D2. I do not have an R2-D2 at all. I have no R2 units. I don't even have BB-8. Like, okay, that's fine, but he doesn't really stand on it, even with his hand sort of there. So, I mean, the stand is fine, but he doesn't really stand on it. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, so he's got a trigger hand. Or maybe this left, or maybe the right hand is meant to be for communicator. Though I don't know why he's got his finger pointing. No, that's definitely made for holding a gun. I had it right the first time. So the rifle, which is carried in a holster on the left side. That's so dumb. But here, let me just get him to do this like he's drawing his gun. Or do I just want him to be holding his helmet? Kind of like I did with other Luke, Archive series Luke. Like he's here to rescue La Princesse. Like, Yoda's plan is a little messed up. So Luke gets to be a moisture farmer on a crap hole planet, and Leia gets to be a princess on kind of a core planet. So it's kind of crappy. He looks pretty good. Limited articulation due to the Stormtrooper body, but he's not bad. I mean, the stand thing totally works and doesn't at the same time because he's got his foot sort of inserted in it. It's the only time I've even seen this, so I don't know that I'll even keep it. It would probably look pretty cool. Use her to something entirely different. I don't know. And you can tell it's only really going to work with somebody with a slim foot. Like, it's not going to work with Darth Maul. The little cup for the foot is too big or too small. But it looks pretty good. Now I need a Stormtrooper Han as well. So grab like a Bespin Han and slap it on a Stormtrooper body. Either way, it'd be cool. Get some more original trilogy stuff that we've never gotten, along with some more other stuff. But well, it's funny. He's roughly the same height as Padawan Obi-Wan. That's pretty cool. So now I'm really building out my episode 4 stuff here. So that'd be cool. So I got some episode 4, episode 5 stuff going on there. I need to get regular old Obi-Wan Kenobi. That'd be cool. So, alright guys, so that's pretty pretty simple. Nothing flashy. He looks good. It would be funny to put him on the bad guy shelf just dressed up like he's trying to fit in, and you know it's Luke. On the inside, you know it's Luke. Yeah, it might be funny. Either way. So, guys, make sure you give me a big old thumbs up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Oh, I forgot to mention this last couple videos. Of course, Patreon. If you want to help support the channel, by all means, it would super be helpful for that. If you want to check out the Patreon, you can see some stuff early. You can help dictate some of the things I do. Otherwise, it just helps the channel. Realistically, the money from Patreon, just from the ones that I have, would have paid just for this Luke. Which is fine. Sorry, my nose just started running. But, of course, you can always get SHOKY shirts as well. Like that. If you want to help in things, but you want to feel like you got something, buy some gear. It'd be awesome. But I'll catch you guys on the next review or reaction or whatever I do next. I'm not sure which thing I'm doing next, if I'm honest. But I'll see you there. Remember, as always, keep on nerding.